What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Ninjago set review. And today I'm reviewing Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack set. This is set 71851. It ages 6 plus, it has 85 pieces and 3 minifigures. I also got this set at the Sugarloaf Mills LEGO store last month, and this set costs $10 here in North America and around the world for the lineup. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these minifigures. Let's take a look at Sora first. So I believe this version of her is new or not new for the lineup itself, but honestly I never have this version, so technically this is something that we've already have before in this look of her. But at least I totally love the design for her outfit. So they really nailed the toe, leg, hip, and torso printing. I honestly love that little cat belt on her torso printing, the bottom part of it, which you can see right here in gold. That looks pretty good. I love the color scheme with the pink, the dark blue, and the white, which is pretty good. I love that little like strap part for the left side of her torso printing, which is very good. I love the hair and headphone combo pieces. I love the kitty cat headphone design right there in dark blue with that pink hair piece. I love the face printing, which is pretty good. She does come with that dark blue bandana and the katana holder in that different look. And speaking of katanas, she does come with 2 of them in that gold color, which looks very cool. So I just love that design for her, which is pretty great. And I love like the rest of the detailing with the lining texture for the torso and even the legs with the ninja rugs right here. Spinning her around is what the back of her looks like with that pink ponytail design in the back of the katana holder. And this is what her face print looks like. It's literally the same one that we've been getting since 2023, so that is not new at all. It's same thing with her angry face. If I could yank her head off, there we go. So I'm just gonna take off her gear off right now. So yeah, this is what her second face print looks like in that angry look, same one. And this is what her back torso printing looks like when you remove her gear with that nice little cat symbol for the character itself. But very cool figure, but I totally take the detailing right here, but it's still very Here nice. Are the next 2 minifigures in this set. So on the right, we have one of the new villains for Dragon's Rising Season 4, and that is the Earth Monster. So the Earth Monster is one of the cool villains that I've seen in one of the sets for the lineup itself. And yeah, he is one of the new villains, as I mentioned, for Dragon's Rising Season 4. And on the left, we have Dragon Kai. So yeah, this is Kai, but in his dragon look. So we do get him in this look again, but this time in the other sets, he has the dragon wings and tail piece for the new look, but in this set he doesn't. So at least this is the cheapest way to get him in this set, because this is a $10 set, and some of the other sets that he showed up in this form can be very expensive. So I totally love the detailing for the printing for Dragon Kai with the toes, leg, hip, and torso printing. I love the torso printing a lot with the gold dragon scales. It looks so freaking incredible. And he does come with the same golden katanas as Sora, so nothing special about that. But I love the new mask piece for him in that white and dark red color scheme with the spiky details, or like the dragon scales for the mask itself. And I love like that face print over here. I love the torso, leg, hip, and toe printing for the Earth Monster, and I love his weapon, which is his little hammer that he comes with those like slow pieces in translucent orange. And I love that spiky piece for the headpiece, and the face printing and the shoulder pad piece looks very fantastic in my opinion. So this is what the back of the characters looks like. I love the back torso printing for Kai, and I love the back head printing and the shoulder pad piece for the Earth Monster. So let's take all of his gear off so I can show you what his back torso printing looks like. So there we go, and let me just attach him to my old stand, and let me take Kai's mask off, and this is what his face print looks like. So that is his normal face print for Kai, which you can see. This is what the back torso printing of the Earth Monster looks like, and this is what the full face printing for Kai's battle face looks like with the mask on. And it reminds me of the Prime Empire version, because it gives me that vibe for the character himself. So that is it for the figures. Now let's move on to Kai's Dragon Mech, and this is a pretty awesome build in my opinion. So I just love the red color scheme for it, since red is my favorite color as always. So I love like the entire front part of this build. So we only get one printed piece, and that is this little logo on the chest, which is like the center part of the chest plate for the build itself. So that is the only printed piece that you get in this set, which is like this little the gold slope piece is what I meant to say. Didn't mean to choke just a bit. And I love like the spiky detailing right here with the black spikes on both of the left and right arm. And I love how they use like some of the old mech fingers in gold to recreate like the dragon claws. And we have those orange clips to store Kai's katanas that we will get into later on in the video. So yeah, that is why those clips are here for a little storage. And I love the feet right here, since I love how they recreate the dragon feet for him. I love like the detailing for the legs, which looks very good. And I noticed the wings on the back look very awesome. So I feel like those wings are brand new for this year, because I believe I never seen the wings like that before. Maybe I have. Well, I don't even know. Possibly they're new for 2026, but it depends on what it is. So here we have the left side of the mech. So we have the left side of the little cockpit area, as well as the waist and even the left arm with that spiky detailing, and also everything else for the build itself. And we have the left wing, which looks pretty good. And we lift the arm up like this. We have a better angle of the rest of the left side of the torso with the waist and even the left leg with that translucent orange slope piece. And also everything else looks so freaking good in my opinion. And we do get the same thing for the right side of the build. So we have the same detailing as the left side for the right leg, and also the torso and everything else. And same thing for the right arm. And spinning it around to the back, here's what the back of the mech looks like. So I just love like the design for it, since I love those dragon wings, man. That looks pretty good. And yeah, we have those studs exposed over here, which is all right for the way it is. Well, it's just how the mech is. And I love how they use that piece as like the dragon tail. So that is pretty cool for what we're seeing. So I love that translucent orange piece. And I believe it's also new for this year, if I'm not mistaken. But I love how they added the orange chisel piece to give it like that fire design for the dragon mech. And here we have like the rest of the detailing for the back of the legs when you lift that sucker up. So yeah, I just totally dig the detailing for that. And you can't store Kai inside the mech, so all you gotta do is open the chest plate up like this. And I almost dropped him for some reason, but never mind that. But let's just take off the katanas and put his arms and legs up, just like how I showed y'all before. And we all know how this works. So easy to store the minifigure. There's 4 dark gray studs right here. And set him down like this. Gotta straighten his mask up. And there we go. So yeah, that is how you do that. And you can't store his katanas on those clips. So easy to do that. You gotta store them like this. So that is the first katana. And now for the second one, if I can find it. There we go. So easy to store that on like this. I'm just going to plan on leaving them like this in this certain angle. So here's what the mech looks like when you put the minifigure and the katanas on there. Looks very cool in my opinion. So yeah, I just totally dig that for the build itself. And as usual for mechs, they have articulation. So the arms are on a ball joint, so you can like sort of fully rotate them, but the wings can get in the way. So you gotta move them like this if you want to fully rotate them like that. And they can go in and out like this, and you can bend the hand like this and also move the fingers right here. And okay, that is not what I meant to do, so let's snap that on. And you can bend the wings like this to make it fly, and it has like waist swivel like this, which is pretty cool. The legs move forward and back just a bit because of the tail can get in the way. But if you want to do it fully backwards like this, you had to move the tail. And it can do the splits like this. And it has ankle pivot, side to side, and foot articulation. So yeah, that is just pretty much it for the build itself. And I didn't mean to make it a little crooked. But yeah, that is just pretty much it for this set. So 3 figs, 1 mech build, and yeah, this is a really fun way to do it. So you can recreate like some awesome poses if you want to like to make it into like a battle action pose, or like do it like a soccer kicking pose, or make it like a balancing pose, or whatever you want to do once you already bought the set since in January. So anyways, yeah, that is just pretty much it. Let me just add a little light. There we go. So yeah, that is just pretty much it for the entire set. So nothing much going on, no play features, anything else, just articulation and also some all that awesomeness all over the mech, and that's just what you get for this set. So that is it for the full set. Now let's move on. Overall, this is a very fun little mech build in my opinion, and I'm glad LEGO is continuing to making these mech battle pack sets for Ninjago, since the first one we've gotten from 2 years ago was the J mech, the one from last year was the Zane mech, and now we're getting one for Kai, since I want LEGO to continuing on doing this because it is pretty fun, since even though I am a mech person for myself, since I love the dragon mech, it is pretty cool, and honestly it's better than the Zane one, because the Zane one from last year had some issues, especially the chest plate for the build itself that could have been better, but still at least I love like the detailing for the dragon mech for Kai, and I honestly love the dragon wings, and again I believe they are brand new for this year if I'm not mistaken, especially that tail piece on the back. So yeah, I just totally dig everything else for the build itself. I love how you can't store Kai's katanas on the left and right side of the waist part for the mech because of those orange clips that we're looking at right now. And love the articulation. It looks pretty good with the ball jointed parts for both of the the arms and legs is what I meant to say, and I apologize for being all choky. So yeah, I love the printed piece on the chest plate for the mech itself, which is like that dragon design right here for the printed piece itself. And for the minifigures, they are pretty cool. So this is the cheapest way to get Dragon Kai in this set, because again, this is a $10 set. So he does show up in some of the expensive sets that has the dragon tail and wings. But if you want that figure so bad, then you gotta spend $10 on this set, because this is the cheapest way to get this guy. So I love the printing for the front and back torso, the hip, leg, and toe printing, which is pretty good. I love that new mask piece for him. And love two of his face prints. One is his regular look, and the other one has the visor that gives me like that Prime Invader vibe in my opinion, because of the way it turns out. Sora is a cool figure. Well, I believe that is like the same version that we've seen before since last year, but I love the detailing for her, since I didn't get that version of her. I only have like her 2023 version in my collection just like 2 times, but I love the detailing with that cat belt for the torso printing and also everything else for the character. And I love the Earth Monster, which is like one of the new villains for Dragons Rising Season 4. I love that brand new headpiece with those pointy horns and also everything else for the character. I love the belt for his battle hammer, or his earth hammer, whatever you want to call it, but at least it is pretty good. So yeah, I just totally dig like the awesome cool look for the mech itself. I love the articulation, also the color scheme for it, and I hope they will make a new mech battle pack set for the rest of the ninja, which is like Ko, Nia, and Lloyd, because I would love to see that happening. But at least we got only 3 for Jay, Kai, and Zane for now, but at least this is a pretty awesome little set for the lineup itself. So I don't have anything else to say about this set, but that is all I've gone so far right here. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, hit that notification bell and the same button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this set for the lineup. I'll see you later.